said we won't build anything for 5 years. There were tents of various kinds, but nothing permanent, nothing that couldn't be moved, no decks, no nothing. So my very first place was on a hillside. There was a little flat spot, and there was no tent and no anything. And it was a tarp over a limb with a little wooden bed underneath. And it was quite nice. I feel for me what I grew, how much I grew then, had to do with living so close to nature. And my intuition was, my dreams were strong. I dreamed things ahead of myself. I remember saying to people that when you're camping, listen, because the quail sound like rain as they travel past your campsite. And, I got to know those trees completely. But, it feels like when you're really close, living close like that to the ground, it feels like you're just part of the whole thing. So if there's a raccoon, or one time I heard what I thought was the camp dog run past my teepee, and then it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it was coyotes. So... But there, and I used to ask people when they would come and stay on the land, please take your shoes off, because it wasn't wood chips then, it was just the earth, and take your shoes off and walk barefooted, Yeah, and I was so strong and healthy. That's the other thing about living outside. So, when I said it was like you become part of the system, whether it's lightning and rain or wind or whatever, you become part of that. What's going on. And so that, that part of everything is, I think, what I got from being there. Yeah, so it was wonderful. I mean, can you imagine if you just lived outside for a month? I finally gave in, though. There was a telephone with a wire in the office, and because I had kids in town, I strung a wire all the way up to my TV. When the people would come and camp on the land, and there were 100 campsites. That some of those became staff housing, but there were 100 campsites, and quite nice. Not as nice as what I see going on now, but I think that the closer the better.